our cliffhanger. Yes, so I still don't know why you guys didn't take the Fates deal. I mean, it's just a head. The head of one of your players. A girlfriend at the very least. What's going on here?
Just the head of my mistress, no big deal at all.
No big deal at all. So, you rejected the deals. You rejected key information about your characters that you were hoping to find. And whatever the outcome, you weren't prepared to, what was it? The head of Versi, 3 babies, or 3 nymphs, sirens, fairies type creatures. None of you people accepted any of those deals in any way, shape, or form. So good on you for that. And I think, Morpheus, you had something you did at the end of the last session, so why don't we pick it up right from there?
So, I am... So I'm going to create bonfire right there next to the loom. And I have control flame as well. So I'm going to create a bonfire, and I'm going to say to them, now you accept, now I have a deal for you. Now I have a deal. I will burn your loom and your tapestry down to the ground. And I'll use control flame to make it go into these 2 squares here. Fire to spread out. And say, now either you tell us what we came here for and give me the item that will prepare me or save me from my doom, or I will burn all of this to the ground, your work, everything you do.
Nona, the oldest, most hag-like of the creatures, she momentarily gets less fuzzy around the edges. She says, no, sweetie. You think this hasn't happened to us before? Your idle threats? She casts some spell. I'm not sure what it is. And the flames go out. Oh, such pitiful attempts. You don't think we have counter magic for your games?
Counter magic this. And like Onas walks over there with the great axe and gets ready to try to see if he can smash it.
Okay.
Destroy it.
Just noticed I'm now called Mr. Elgato, so let me just...
Casting spells and she'll run out of spell slots.
Is there
Well,
metal
I was
in
thinking
the
the
loom at all?
exact same thing. I'm using a cantrip. I'll burn her out. That's great, but that's a player. So I mean, it's like obviously, I get what's going on. I was hoping for a different outcome from that, but I get it. And so it's like I'm not going to do it twice. That's just kind of crap. Even though the power gamer really wants it.
Okay, let me try and fix my camera.
There you are.
I'm
Welcome
there?
back.
Oh, good.
You're there.
Okay. So just close that. Okay, sorry, so we'll pick it up from where they just counteract the spell. And no, you think we don't have protections for your pitiful magic? You'll have to be a lot smarter and cleverer than that to get one up on the Fates. We see your plans even before you see them.
Is there metal in the loom?
No, I don't think so. Wooden loom.
May Elris prepare an action? So if one of them materializes and starts to cast a spell, I would like to cast a spell.
Sure.
I-
You did notice, like, when Nona cast the spell, she was more solid, but then she disappears into this fuzzy outline thing.
Got it. Odinaz, would you like to smash loom?
Onas smash room good.
Let me give you a smaller target then, and I'm gonna cast Enlarge/Reduce on the loom to reduce it in size.
Hmm.
Is an object. Oh.
It is an object.
This is all very interesting. I just have to do a quick bit of rule lawing. Hmm. Damn it. Okay. So you say you're about to cast enlarge, or reduce rather. The loom does indeed reduce. Then Granny Mortar comes, and it does reduce. And then Granny Mortar becomes more solid. I believe somebody had a prepared action. Alice?
Oh yes, I did. Sorry. And she's about to cast a spell.
Yep, she's now solid and is casting some
Okay.
type of spell.
Eldritch Blast, please.
Okay, take a shot.
It's 2 blasts. So that's probably a miss.
Uh,
It's a 14 hit.
Let's have a look. Close the character sheet. It does hit her, but doesn't seem to penetrate her exterior. Does no damage.
Same with the 25.
The 25 hits. 25 hits. Roll damage
Oh,
for that.
25. Okay.
It's your Eldritch Blast. And she takes it. Boom. And then she
Where is
casts
Granny?
some type of spell, and the loom goes up to full size again.
Question on that.
Yep.
It's a concentration, so would she have to break my concentration to make the loom go back to full size?
Nope. No, the magic was it's dispel magic. She's dispelled magic on it, so it's independent
Okay.
of your concentration. And then she fades away to this shallow, greyish outline. She comes back and says, "Look, we didn't really want to kill you, but if you continue this nonsense, we just might have to. You think you're the first person here waving around thinking you can outwit the fates? Try again, think again. I would advise you to just leave with your tail between your legs."
I think we need to leave. We don't have upper hand right now.
Listen to
What's there?
your handsome friend. It is best if you leave.
So is there like thread and stuff like that, like fabric and stuff like that in the loom?
The like cotton, the equivalent of cotton is this stuff at the end here, and then like the finished tapestry comes out this side.
Can I just see if I can? I'm gonna go like run up there and see if I can cut it straight in half. The tapestry itself.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Sorry.
That's right.
Orpheus.
Yes.
If you need an item, and if it's here, you can just look for it.
We don't know what we're looking for.
Well, I say we look around. If they're not going to fight us, then we should find what we can, or look for what we can find.
Odinaz, you do a terrible job of chopping at the string, completely, the tapestry, you completely miss it. Identify Thelixia comes in with a strong aura of divination magic, in the same way that a crystal ball would kind of reveal the future. So,
The
look,
other
look.
one's doing this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No,
Oh, go
you
ahead, sorry. I'm going to search this person here too. She was a warlock, and so am I, so I want to see if she's got anything good.
Apart, no. Nothing good. Okay. You won't find the item you're looking for. You need to make the item that you're looking for. So don't even bother looking. Listen to your bugbear friend. The day is lost. Be on your way.
From ransacking the place, it's kind of like, yeah, my idea didn't go nowhere, and now they're what's happened. So.
I think we should look around. You would never know what we might find here. I'm going to reach over and I hate to say this, but I'm going to lay on hands to Testicles. I'll give you 20 points back.
Is that why you did it, so someone would actually say they want to lay on hands on that? Is that your long game?
Yep, I think that's it.
Lay hands on Testicles and Gorgio.
Yeah, that's what you've been waiting for. Now the character's served its purpose, right?
I know.
I have another idea.
So 20,
would you like
20
it-
HP. Sorry.
Doug?
I have another idea. Let's make your loom fly, and then I'll just let it drop to the ground and shatter. Levitate on the loom with my Zephyr loom.
Okay, give me just a sec.
I'm gonna hold a reaction to see if I can.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to hold my action to attack as well.
Hmm. Are you looting the place, Morpheus?
No, I'm just in the back. I think Elris is up
Okay.
there looting the place.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start poking around.
You guys want?
Monk.
Sorry, I was invaded by children. So Alaris, tell you what, while this is happening, we'll get to the levitate in just a second. Alaris, make an investigation check.
That's not a good one. I do have advantage on perception. That makes a difference, but
This is not
investigation.
investigation, yeah.
Oh, that's something.
Good for a +1.
Yeah.
That's so distracting.
You find one thing. You find this strange necklace. It's got some, like the string of it appears to be some type of maybe like animal guts. You know, like violin strings used to be made from intestines. So that forms the chain of the necklace, I guess. And on the chain is some teeth. They don't look like any teeth you've seen, like definitely not humanoid, not satyr, not anything like that. They're quite large and they're quite misshapen as well, like lots of chunks out of them. And each of the 3 teeth has been tipped in gold. And let's say you find it over here, Alaris, sort of amongst the spider webs. And Decima comes up to you and she's watching you closely and she says, "Oh, that's my necklace. You can't take that. That is thieving. No one ever thieves from the fates." So thieves. Steals.
Well, you're not really giving us a reasonable offer. Your offers to our colleagues were very insulting, and well, I want to call this a bargaining chip.
Oh no, that was just a little fun. So give us back the necklace, please.
I don't think so. I'm gonna hold on to it for a minute.
I really must insist.
But I'm prepared if she materializes.
She does materialize. Woof. And she tries to snatch it off you. And she rolls. What does she roll?
No means noted. What do people understand? No means no.
She rolls a 21 on her strength, so you
Okay.
need to match that with your athletics.
Okay.
Oh,
9! And then she disappears into the etherealness again. Shoot!
And the necklace goes with her. I take it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a permission. Okay.
So while that's
Well-
Move on.
while that was happening, someone's levitating it.
yes, the Elixia with his loot, using his loot to cast levitate on the loom.
Hmm.
And when it gets up to 20 feet in the air, I'm gonna drop concentration so it smashes down. Hopefully, it snaps in half or something.
We're not getting anywhere. Let's just leave.
We can't leave. Morpheus needs something from these witches.
No, I need nothing from them. They are nothing but lies and awfulness. You've seen it. Go yourself. And Morpheus is going to walk out again. But watching them, and he's just walking backwards to the cave for his friends, and if they materialize, he's got an action ready to shoot a blast up in the face.
Okay.
Something should starts going down. He's saying, let's go. They have nothing but lies. They had nothing for me to begin with. If you believe that from them, then you are as foolish as my grandma Nini Pop would say. He's just gonna walk out.
Nini, oh,
I forgot her. It's not Nini Pop. She's got a weird name. I can't remember. Her name
I
is.
love
Nanny
the
Poo Poo?
improvisation.
Nanny poo
Oh
poo.
no, it's Madeline Vindewaddle.
Put
It's been a while since I have.
Granny
Oh, my bad.
Madeline Vindewaddle. And he's walking up here.
put
All right.
down
I'm not
the
opposed.
loom
Oh, put it down?
gently.
Is that what you want? No, you said put it down. No problem. Immediately drop concentration for it to slam down. Down it comes.
Okay. The loom crashes with a and they don't like that.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. And if it was true, I have to make it. I have to make it on that you just broke. Dick. Sorry.
I know. Come on, guys. I just made this character. Seriously? We're gonna party wipe now?
And I was trying to lead with you, man. I agreed with you. My thing didn't work, and I was done. It's like, all right, I'm not gonna have a Perseus with the eye, and they'll do what I want, whatever. I'm not gonna have that moment. Great. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess I
I
could have
was-
used the loom as a bargaining chip. Now that I think about it.
Well, now
Like, it can be fixed.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Missing someone in initiative.
Oh, me. Sorry. And also, I had a held action if they. But we're going to initiative. That should be initiative, and then let me get. And let me. I'll get a.
Cool. And Zemek. Missing you as well for initiative.
No, reshuffle. I'm just having to get
earlier he said he had to answer the phone call, but I don't know if he's back or not.
Probably not, since he's ignoring me. I shall roll for Zemek. Zemek. Where is
Come on,
Zemek?
where's those DM natural 20s at right now? Come on.
Where is Zemek? I don't see
Keep
Zemek.
one of them.
Oh, there he
Keep
is.
one of them alive is what I'll say. Keep one of them alive. We need answers.
There we go. Let's see what the DM can do. Pretty good.
Come on, where's the DM 20s at?
Ah. And perfect. Zemek's first. Okay, guys, what do you think Zemek would do?
Back up and arrow. If there
Yeah,
is-
ready is action for if they materialize.
Okay,
Probably
cool.
going back to kid in the back line. I'd say.
He. Oh wait, they're not materialized, are they? I was gonna say because he gets 3 attacks the first round of combat, but if they're not materialized, yeah.
Okay, so he jumps back over the loom. Of course, blessed and any other effects have gone. So Odinaz, you are not blessed, you are not raging, you're not grappled for that matter. So all those effects, Auris, no concentration, no bless. All that's faded. Okay, so jumps over the loom, gets his short bow of cupidity out and is ready to unleash. Okay, Felixio. So you stand around the rubble
let's-
of the loom.
I'm actually flying. I'm 10 feet in the air.
Okay,
Let me bonus action. Let's go ahead and consult the skull. What did 2 do? Burn my charge here. 2 gives me. Okay, interesting. Perfect. The loom is in rubble. You said.
yeah, it's just a pile of broken timber on the ground.
I will. Oh. I should have light on my hand crossbow, but it looks like I don't. When I move up, I lose. I don't have any vision.
Should have light on your crossbow. Okay, give you some light on your crossbow. Yep.
Perfect. That's a good range. I will go ahead and hold an action to fire my hand crossbow when one of them becomes visible, fully visible, but also when an ally's nearby them to make sure I can sneak on it.
Okay. Nona. She's going to step back. She's going to become visible. Sometimes they play monsters dumb, but these creatures are not dumb. She becomes visible, so if you held action that's applicable, feel free to take your shot. That would count for Zemek. He fires his short bow of cupidity. Pichoo! And that will hit for 9 points of damage on Nona.
Does she become charmed? Or is he already
Burn the
used it?
charge.
I don't know if he did. If it gets the mana cores or if it's been into the day. I don't know. It's been a while. I had to go back and look at my staff to see what I have left on it.
Isn't it charm person? So it wouldn't have been able to be used against the mana cores because those are monster.
I think it's just the charm condition, maybe. I don't know. Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Kind of
Or
the
Malcolm could
target.
look it up better than we.
Target.
Just a target. Okay. I don't know if you use it on the mana cores.
I'll tell you what, I'll make a save for her and see if she makes it anyway. Oh, she makes it anyway. So regardless, it doesn't work. Now let me just check the exact. Yes, she rushes. She was there. And dashes around the corner over there. Okay, Alaris.
Right. Since she's ethereal, I wouldn't have disadvantage on range, right?
No, just a straight roll. Straight roll, I think that makes sense.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blast at Nona then.
Okay,
All right.
first one hits.
All
Misses.
right. Okay. So 8. And I will stay there. And that's it. Yep.
Okay, so Odinoz, what you got?
Alright. Seeing that she starts fleeing away, Onos says, "Get back here as I will rage!"
Okay, cool. Rage on up.
And because I went into a rage, I get to move half my speed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 20 over here. And then I will go 1, 2. Yep, I can get to her.
Oh, I feel so sorry for Nona.
As he's like kind of run and leap in the air as he will attack Reckless.
Oh, you can get over there with your special rage movement. Okay, cool.
And Great Weapon Master on top of this.
Okay. So Reckless, Great Weapon Master. So that's
So 16.
and a 14. Yeah, she can't hit me. This is both attacks miss.
All right, and I'll use my other attack to try to swing again.
Okay, oh yeah, at advantage, yeah. Cool. So next one,
Reckless.
Reckless, yep. So 7 definitely
Wow.
doesn't hit. You can't get me. You can't get me.
Hold still.
And she doesn't. Okay. Decima. Trying to play this as smart as I can because they're smart. Okay, Decima ducks to the other side of Nona. Becomes no longer transparent. And I need Odinoz to make me a saving throw, which will be. I just have to look up the spell. Then make it for me.
Is this a spell?
Yep. Oh, you got advantage on this. Okay, so I need you to make. No. Oh no, it's a spell attack. Take it all back. I didn't even need to do that. So a row of sick green light erupts from her fingers and goes straight towards Odinoz. And they roll 16. Is that it?
Yes.
Miss. So, yeah, you almost use Nona as cover, and she uses it to just throws off her shot. And that will be her turn. Akima.
I'll fly there. She's invisible. And then she's going to give the help action. She's going to distract her. So she's distracted. So that's just the condition she gets, where I get anyone who attacks her gets advantage. No one's going to attack her until she's visible, right? So she's distracted. You know, it's like, does that work like that?
Yeah, I'm assuming like you're getting right up in her face, right, and just buzzing in her
Yeah,
in
make
her
a bunch
eyes.
of noise. Yeah.
Yep. Okay,
And
perfect.
then she flies away. She's invisible, and she'll fly away.
Okay.
No, it's
Testicles.
actually let you go up here on top of this stuff. Actually.
Sure.
This is
Okay.
the block that she's gonna fly up there on top of that stuff.
Okay. Testicles.
Yeah. I'm going to just going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Dodging away. Morpheus.
Hold an action to Eldritch Blast on Granny. If Granny becomes visible, slow falling the whole thing. Gonna go over to here and cast Eldritch Blast on her if
She
here,
appears.
or anyone I can see. I don't think I can see them behind this.
No.
wall.
No, you can't.
Yeah. So I can see she materializes. Going to erupt on her.
Okay. Granny Morta. Kima buzzing around in her eyes. Goes this way. It's over here. And she's going to take the dash action on her turn. Zamek.
Was, sorry, question. Was she translucent?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Well, I would get an opportunity attack. I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah, well, you could have, but you would have missed because she's in that ethereal state.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Felixia.
No, Zamek.
Oh,
You
sorry.
click the button, do so.
Zamek.
I'm here. I just was away, so I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, guys. So
That's right. you're fi-
Felixio smashed their loot by casting Levitate on it and dropping concentration, and now they're pissed, and we're fighting them.
oh, nice. Okay, all right.
And they all dash up this way toward the north.
Okay, so I guess I will run up that way too.
Okay.
30.
And they're translucent. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they did that
one on
last game, so
Well,
they're
go
still
up.
translucent. Is
Granny
this Nona?
Mortar
Do I
is-
see her?
Yeah,
Oh, I
just
see
the
her.
one you see. Granny Mortar you can't attack. She's still translucent. The other two you can attack.
Nah.
Okay.
Not,
And
not from there, though.
and we burned your
Okay,
charge
where
of
was
your
my bow?
short bow already.
oh, what about my short bow? Sorry, Doug.
We burned the charge on it. We tried to charm one of them, so your short bow charge has been used.
Oh, okay. I can use my bow. I just can't use the charm thing. Okay.
Yes.
Did you say I could not reach Nona with my bow? Malcolm?
No, it's,
It looked like
well, let's measure it out. So, line of sight. Yeah, the statue's in the way. Oh, yep, the statue's in the way. So, not from there.
damn statue. All right. Well, I will make a dash then, so I can get in a better vantage point. Oh wait, what? We must have had a time to rest. I have my Blessing of the Raven Queen, so I will use that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll do that to get into here, and now I'll hit her.
No, oh, yeah.
Sorry, I know what you're gonna say. Ah, how about I go there? How about that?
Sure, you can, well, yeah, you can get Nona from there for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
choose
that's
Nona
what I
or
wanna go
Decima. Why don't you take your pick?
I'll go after Nona.
Okay.
Here we go. Bow.
Pachoo! That'll hit.
Okay.
Thumps into Nona.
Shoot again.
Ah, yeah, 24 hits as well. Pachoo!
Okay.
Thumps into her side.
All right. I think that's all I can do this turn.
Okay, cool. So
I have a
two-
question.
Yep.
So when Zamek moved up there, all of a sudden it lit up, and I can now see Nona and Decima because I am flying 10 feet in the air, and I had my attack action ready. If I could see them within sneak attack of somebody, does my attack go off now?
No, I'd say no. This is like 5, 6, 7
Okay.
feet. They're hiding behind there, but yeah, the angles don't quite work out in your favor. But good looking out.
Nope. problem.
Zemek said, and now Felixio, you're free to do it. You're away again.
I will fly at an angle, flying down to the ground towards Testicules, and oh my god, I'm sorry, I have to word it this way. I have to. I'm going to take the tip of my staff and touch the tip to Testicules and Gorgio, using a charge from my mighty staff to cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on him.
You did not have to phrase it like that, but God bless you for doing so.
I had to. No, I had to.
Happy testicles.
Happy Testicles, 26 points of healing.
Just the tip.
Thank you.
All right.
Just the tip. From just the tip. And then I'm going to take my cunning action dash to then, again, fly at an angle up over the statue here. And so I'm statue 7 feet, I'm 10 feet in the air. I guess my feet are touching it. Yeah.
You got angles on all 3 hags from there.
Okay. Well, then I have to wait because I used my action to cast Cure Wounds with the staff.
She's just going to scream right in your face, Odin Osley. Her fingernails, excuse me, extend, and she goes to rack across your face at advantage because you're reckless, and she rolls an 18.
That beats it. Yep.
So 17 points of slashing damage, and then she reaches across with her other claws.
Reduced.
Yeah, so 8 points with rage. Good, looking out. She rakes across with the other claws and rolls a 21. So that'll be 15 slashing reduced to 7 because of your rage.
15 total.
And she'll stay there. Alorus.
Okay. On. Okay, I am going to Granny, since she's not materialized. I'm just gonna move. Actually, I'm also gonna use my Blessing of the Raven Queen, and instead of moving, I'm just gonna essentially Misty Step there.
Okay.
And that means that I am resistant to all damage until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to attack Nona.
Okay.
So just attack.
Swish. Misses.
Terrible. And second attack.
23
That's better.
hits.
For 9.
Okay. Cuts across her.
And that will be it.
Okay. Odinoz, having flailed rather pathetically last turn, what do you do this turn?
Odinoz gets even more angrier and flails some more.
Okay, so Reckless, Great Weapon
I'll go
Master.
Reckless. Yep.
Okay. 12. No, that's a miss. First swing goes wide again. Nona's just cackling in your face.
And as he's laughing, as you just see, just getting more reckless and just swinging wildly.
Cool. 19 is a 14. Swing and a miss.
Dice just not with today. Alright, with my bonus action, since she's cackling my face, I'll roar in her face with a daunting roar.
Okay. Okay. That's a wisdom save.
Yes.
17. So
And actually, that affects Decima as well.
Oh, okay. So I'll make another wisdom saving throw. 19. 17 and a 19. Little kitty got a pathetic roar.
It's only 10 feet, so she's just outside that reach.
Is Alorus immune?
Oh yeah, I can
activate?
pick who it.
You can pick. Okay, cool. So back roar, and they just cackle back in your face. No good.
Let's see. Well, let me see. Oh, yeah, creatures of my choice. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so roaring, slashing, not having much of an effect. Decimus says, Kitty's going to need some claws. And she swings her out there and she says, needs claws like this. It's going to attack at advantage with her claws. Ooh, rolls an 11. That's a terrible roll, but then rolls a natural 20 for 30 points of damage, reduced to 15 because your rage, because of your rage.
Yep.
That was a natural
Natural 20!
Beautiful.
Natural 20!
Okay, Akima.
Okay, Akima, she is going to fly down and distract. I can't read her name because there's so much going on down here, but the one that's blue,
It's Nona.
Nona.
Okay.
And she'll fly right back up.
Sure. All being invisible the whole time. Okay, having touched tip to tip with Thalixia, what do you do, Testicles?
Well, now that I'm happy, how high is this to get on here?
I said 8 feet, so yeah, 8 feet.
Sorry, my thing's lagging behind.
Sure.
Yeah, mine is too.
Jump up there. I think with your dope monk shit, you can do that easily enough.
Yeah, I think I can get to there pretty much. And,
Okay.
but she's 8 feet below me, so that is actually in range.
Okay.
Is she translucent?
Nope.
And neither is she, huh?
Correct. It's only Granny Mortar that's translucent.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go for her then, because I can.
Advantage on your first one.
Yep.
Or would that be too far, Malcolm? I gotta reach it 10 feet unless I use my
yeah.
spear. Then I can reach
Just
her.
Decima. Decima is the only one in melee combat.
Okay, well then I'll use my spear. That'll give me the extra reach.
Okay.
And we'll go for no.
That's a thrown attack.
No, it's reach. So it's a reach weapon with my 10-foot reach, so I got 20-foot reach.
Ooh. Okay, cool. As you were. So first attack at advantage because a 12 misses. A 26 hits though as you pierce her in the side. Yeah! 7 points of damage.
It should be on there. 7.
Yeah, I got it. Yep.
Okay, and then second attack.
Ooh, that there definitely hits.
Natural 20!
11 points of piercing damage.
Flurry of blows is not weapon attack, is it? No, it's punching. Yeah. Okay, so that's it.
You can still punch. Do you have a 10-foot reach on your punch?
Yeah, I do. So I guess I could hit Decimal.
You could. Yeah.
Don't really want to because she's pretty, but here we go.
Or maybe too pretty because that misses.
She's the pretty one.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, cool. Morpheus.
Alright, so Morpheus will Misty Step there. If it ever updates on me, it's recent.
Yeah, I see it. Yep.
And then my movement speed to get to there,
Okay.
and I can see. I thought I had 5 more feet.
I see you can see all three fates.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna attack the one right there, the back. Not Nona. Yeah, Nona. With
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So here we go.
She's already being used.
And I get advantage on this one. So.
No, to testicles burn that with the spear attack.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So
Regardless,
first attack,
so 13 misses. Yep.
then the second attack misses with the 13 as well. So,
Hmm.
All right,
Actually-
and then I will
Yep.
use my last sorcery points to quicken spell to attack 2 more times on her.
Okay. Looks like your results are coming through twice.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're
So-
absolutely right. That's super great.
So your
So
first
21 was
blast,
My second.
yeah, 21. So 21 hits with the second one. So more damage for that. 10 force damage.
And it gets knocked 10 back.
Douche, douche. Okay.
And then the 28 for critical.
Which is your
Quicken spell, right?
quicken spell. Yep. So roll damage for your critical.
Thinking about it. Maybe he's thinking about it. The whole system's going to refresh the page.
Okay.
So
So you had to roll one more time at least too.
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah, you
not
still got your.
rolling damage.
Yeah, 10 was from the 21 hit. So we just need to roll damage
Yeah.
for the crit, and then you have one more attack after that as well.
Yeah, it's not letting me do damage if I click on it. So it's 2d12 is what it's going to be. Let's see if I can make it roll this way.
Oh, there we go.
So 12 damage plus my modifier of. She takes an extra. What did she take?
Your charisma mod extra 5, right?
Yeah, plus 5. Yeah, is that double 2 or is that not double?
No, not the modifier. Not the modifier.
Yeah, modifier.
So you get back another 10 feet.
Then my last one. Let's see if it rolls. Apologize for taking something.
That's alright. So good.
Oh God!
Oh, another one!
Natural 20!
For 13 plus 5 for 18 damage and 10 more.
Nice.
Oh, you got the idea. Damn.
Okay.
And,
So close.
and then I have my movement to get to there, hide behind this block. Or not hide, but I guess that's all it is. Or
Okay. Granny Mortar. She's going to put her hands up and say, "Truce! Truce! That's enough! If you promise to leave us in peace, we will give you what you want! Truce!"
Inside that.
On your turn, you can try to do that, of course.
Oh, on my turn. Oh, that's her turn just doing a truce. Oh, okay.
Truce! Truce! Zamek, what do you do?
Not muted, so that's a good sign already. Okay, I'm going to try to hit. What happened to Nona?
Truce! Truce! We will
Push
give you what you want! If you kill us, you'll never know the answers! Truce!
Right. It looks like Decima. Is that how you say your name? It looks like she's visible. Is
Yep.
that true? Okay, I'm going to try to shoot her with my bow.
They're calling for truce.
Okay, I will knock an arrow.
Okay.
Ready in action.
I will. I will knock an arrow, and I will hold an action. If they look like they're going to be hostile, I will let them go.
Okay.
Not them go. The arrows go.
Now, Felixio, do you still want to do that insight check?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. You think they want a truce? The battle is not going well. Nona has already been beaten up. They generally seem to want a truce, in your opinion. You do have this nagging thought in the back of your mind that maybe there's some twist in it.
I will, free action. I'll let my fellow heroes know. They seem to be sincere, but something's off. Keep your guards up.
Okay, and okay, that's your turn. Nona definitely flips into the ethereal plane. Aha! Alaris?
Ready to action if any of the hags do anything hostile.
Okay. Odenos.
Odenos will use his great intelligence well, maybe if I hold on to one, they can't blip into that fuzzy thing, and then we'll try to grapple Decima.
Okay.
Yes.
She'll try and
Nice.
squiggle her way out of it and rolls a 23 in athletics at advantage because you're raging. Mhm. You lock her in a embrace.
Finally.
Just, ah! Huh. Oh, I never
one.
never expected to get a hug from someone so strong. And then she vanishes into the ethereal
Darn it.
plane. And just takes a casual step back. Boop. Akima.
Chemo stay perched up there watching them, kind of picking herself clean a little bit.
Testicles.
Very well, I'm ready to parlay.
Parley, says Decima. Yes, that's the word. Parley. Morpheus.
Morpheus is going to walk around the corner, see them all in that stupid cereal place, and go, huh? And just make a big rough, huh? And be like, and just like frustrated and furious that they're invulnerable again. He knows it.
Okay, so it
He'll,
sounds like...
he'll watch them and,
Mhm.
and that's it. Yeah. I guess we talk now.
So everybody's in a Mexican standoff situation. So just drop out of initiative order for now. Might change, of course. But the first thing that happens once everybody's kind of ready to attack, they don't do anything malicious, but I'll just take it as you guys are ready to just blast them if they do something malicious. Nona wanders over to Morpheus. I'm so very, very sorry about having part of you inside of me. Can you ever forgive me?
Morpheus is gonna go. You just have the worst part, the hair. Gross. And I know what you mean, gross, and just kind of spit the fuck. Gross. You gross. I've been with people like you, you gross. Grossest one I've seen ever.
And she buffs out your hair, and she kind of picks it up in her sloppy hand. Please, please, have it back.
He's ethereal, so I'll just slap her around. I'll just slap through her and just be like, you're not here, I know. I understand what happened. I'm not dumb. I look dumb, I'm not dumb. Tell us what we want. Or we do more damage here.
Well, we need to come to
You said you would tell us.
We will come to an understanding. We will tell you the things that you wish to know. Unfortunately, we cannot make the things that you need because your foolish friend over there smashed our loom. We cannot make what you will without the tools. So we'll tell you what you want, but we cannot make the things that you want.
Can
What
you
if
tell
I
me how
fix
can
your
we make it?
loom?
Yes, if it could be fixed.
Oh, let
If I
us...
fix your loom, no more games, and you give us what we need. I fix your loom and we be on our way.
I don't think you can fix the loom. It took us a long time to create that, and I very much doubt your Bahuni magic will be able to put it back together. But you're most welcome to try.
Oh, we have to come to an agreement before I try.
Well, you see, you put me in a bit of a bind because I really don't think you can fix it. I don't think you
can.
truly appreciate what type of a magical device that was.
Doesn't matter. I can fix it. Might take an hour to fix the whole thing, but I can fix it.
Tell me, how would you fix it?
You'll just have to trust me and find out. Agreement first, then I'll show you.
See, I don't think you can do it, so unless you tell me how, you put me in an impossible agreement. Insisting on terms
Why would I
that
tell
can...
you how for you to get your power back when this is the bargaining chip we have? I'm not that dumb.
So, we agree, and you agree to fix our loom, and then you don't fix our
Yes.
loom, then you've broken the terms of our agreement.
No, we agree, and if I can fix the loom, then we go through with the agreement. If I don't, then we don't go through with the agreement. It's easy.
What if you can't?
I can. I know I can. I won't fail
Oh.
at this.
What if you can't?
If I can't, then you can have my firstborn child.
Hmm. Ooh. And pray tell, do you have a motherly figure in mind?
Well, Versi is my mistress.
So you're willing, if you don't fix my loom, you will give me the firstborn of Versi the Oracle?
Yes.
Oh, that is a delicious deal. Of course. So here is the agreement. We will tell you the answers to the questions you came to seek. You will fix our loom. If you are unable to fix it, we will have yours and Versi's firstborn. Can you make a deception or an insight check, please, Zemek? Deception or persuasion? I'm not sure which way you're going with this. You can privately roll it to me if you want.
No, I mean, no reason, because it's against NPCs, so... It's gonna be a 30?
Alright. So if you do not fix our loom, you get your firstborn. You say you could fix it in an hour.
Maybe 2. I have to go little bits at a time. 1 cubic feet at a time I have to go, but I will stay until it is fixed. That I promise you.
And if you can't do it in, say, 2 hours?
What difference it make if he fixed?
It does say very magic or construct, so... And if I go foot by foot, all down mending everything that's broke, with some time I should be able to completely fix it.
And it's all fixed, and they can put more magic back in it if they need to now, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I didn't tell him I would fix the magic property. I just said I would fix it.
So if you do not fix our loom, then we get the firstborn of Versi.
Yes.
Are we in agreement? And you will leave us in peace.
If I do not fix it, yes, we are in agreement. You get the firstborn, and we will leave in peace.
And we
If
get
I
our
do
items
fix
if it's
it-
fixed.
Yes,
And
if I do.
answers.
We get answers and our items. Yes, what my companions just said.
Okay. Morpheus. Morpheus, Morpheus, Morpheus. She comes up to you. So no taxis, right? Nobody's going to attack us. That's the agreement. And she...
And, go ahead.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
She bumps back into the normal plane. If anybody wishes to attack her, they can. Just let me know if you wish to.
I'll wave my hands up if I
ball.
can. Wave my hands up at everybody.
Okay.
Hold off.
So Odinons, that was sounds like you're going to do something, Odinons.
Oh no, I wasn't. I'm just
Ah.
chilling over here.
Sorry, I thought I heard you say something. I understand you're in a bit of a truce, but this is going to hurt a little bit, Morpheus. Is that okay?
This all hurts. What do you mean?
She places 2 bony fingernails on your temples.
All right.
She drives them in. It is excruciating pain. You take that much damage just from her fingernails boring into your temples. Now hold still, sweetie. This will only hurt for a moment. What do you know about your birth, Morpheus? Tell me what you know.
I'll wince through the pain and be like, I know that my parents were slaughtered soon after I was born. I know that there is something lurking in the shadows that has always followed me. It led me to some of your kind, and I was raised by that. I have known darkness my entire life. That is what I know. No friends until now. No life until now.
She digs her fingernails in deeper again. Do you know who slaughtered your family, Morpheus?
He'll like a tear in his eyes, and he says, I assume it was me, because I was born, they were slaughtered.
You were so naive. It wasn't you, Morpheus. It was Lutheria. Lutheria is behind your curse. And she digs her fingers in again for another 8 points of damage. Just pouring in. And you gotta see her revealing the prophecy. You see like blood starting to pour down Morpheus's face. And Thelixio stems a painful it does go off.
I know it was Lutheria, damn it. But it was because I was born as well. They go hand in hand, you sick.
That is only half the truth. You see, Lutheria, she visited your village, and she demanded that all the children be sacrificed to her. One by one, the parents conformed. One by one, the children were thrown upon the pyre. But one set of parents, your parents, Morpheus, they refused. Take some comfort in knowing that at least your parents were noble. She drives her fingers in again for another 8 hit points of damage.
Alright. And I'll just go through the pain and be like, and he's kind of like processing that. You know, he always didn't know anyone loved him, but he's feeling that his parents loved him, so he's got some comfort in that for a moment. He let something loose that made him feel better.
Yes, your parents were noble. There's one thing Lutheria doesn't like, and that is nobility. So she slaughtered your parents one by one. And as a cruel, twisted joke, she sent her army of servants to torment you endlessly as a practical joke. And your mind goes back, if nothing else, to the mossy temple. Remember how all the people picked on you and nobody else? Maybe this is why Lutheria sent her servants to torment you again and again and again.
Right. And then I'll if she's digging into me and I'm remembering my past, and I will say, well, she's done a poor job, for I stand here with the chosen to defeat her.
You will not defeat her unless we can construct you an item that is worthy for a Titan Slayer. But our room is in tatters, so at this point, your fate is over. One more time for 5 points of damage, and then she lets you go.
And I'll be like, but the deal, that, and I'll point at Felixio, if he fixes your item, you will make my thing. You will make what I need. To be a Titan Slayer.
I have not finished. Zanuck, come over here, sweetheart.
Well, I was going to come over to you, but I see you came over to me, so hello.
She places her fingers on your temple. Are you ready, Zanuck?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Drives your fingers in. You take 6 points of damage straight away. And once Felixio's walks up, taps you on the shoulder with a cure wounds.
No,
And,
no, that's
on
on Morpheus.
On Morpheus. So digging in. What is the thing you seek most, Zamek? Why do you come here to me with questions?
I seek revenge for my family and the destruction that was created by the dragons.
You don't sound like you have the heart for revenge. Let me hear the anger in your voice. And she drives in again for another
I
7
am
points of damage.
very angered by the destruction these dragons have created and the devastation of my family and community. I want revenge.
What would you go for revenge? What is the price you are prepared to pay? 5 points of damage.
Ow! This hurts. Stop this.
Focus, Zamek.
I'm focusing. I don't have any family. They're all dead. I can't give up my newborn.
Would you sacrifice your own life for revenge? Drives it in. 4 points of damage.
If I am not successful, I will definitely sacrifice my life in the pursuit of revenge.
And what do you think of the gods, Zamek?
I'm sorry, what do I think of the gods?
Mm-hmm.
I respect the gods, but I am angered that they let these things happen that have happened.
Pythor, Kyra, Vulcan, Valis, and Mitros. They all failed, but there are gods much older than them. She drives her fingers in for another 3 points of damage. Before the gods rose, before the Titans were there, the native races of Thylea, they worship the original sun god. You need to seek out the sun god, the original of all gods. Seek him out under the constellation of the chariot. And he will help you find revenge against those you seek. Seek out the sun god.
Sun god. Chariot. Okay. Right. Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine. 7 more damage and then she released you.
No. This is a painful
I
experience.
healed you for 21, Zamek, after your first 3, so you only have taken 10 damage.
Can I actually spirit shield?
Sure.
Take damage?
To reduce, absolutely.
So as she's like digging, what you actually see is a bunch of spectral figures with a solitary red eye, but they are all Leon figures.
Cool. And Odinaz, why did you come and seek me out?
Odinos, you said that you knew how to bring Odinos' family back.
Come here, kitty cat.
Do you know how to bring Odinos' family back?
Are you prepared to pay in pain? She says, placing her fingers on your temples like the other ones.
For my family, always. And I will rage, actually.
Okay, so half of all this damage. So,
I also, for the other ones, if I don't know if some of the newer ones have caught it since I am somewhat new. When Odinaz rages, he also gets a solitary red eye, except as soon as it comes fully red, it's almost like a tear comes down and it fills up to pure blue again.
oh, cool. Ah, digs her fingers in. Tell me what you know about your family, Odinaz.
Odinaz went away, and then came back, everyone gone. And nobody remembers Odinoz's family. No wife, no kids, no family, no tribe. Just gone.
And who was behind this, Odinoz? Say her name! So, another 2 points of damage.
True. Tree told me Lutheria was the blame.
Lutheria and her schemes. She's got into all of your heads. And she drives your fingers in for 4 points of damage. Do you know? I know how to get your family back. I know how to release the souls. Do you want me to tell you, Odinoz?
Odinoz would love to know, but Odinoz would want to split Lutheria in half.
Then you beg me for the information, Odinoz. Beg as if your family's life depended on it.
For everything, for all the gods out there, to all the people. Tell me how to bring Odinoz's family back.
You need to beg! Another 1 point of damage.
Please. Odinoz wants to see boys. Odinoz wants to see wife again and not have them forgotten. Please. And almost like tears like rolling down his stream, his eyes in this case, almost like angry as he's kind of barking.
Spitey digs in and gains another 2 points of damage. I assume you wish to break Lutheria, do you not?
Break her in half.
As you break her in half, break her crystal scythe at the same time. And that will cause your family's souls to be free.
Right. Odinoz. Break crystal scythe. What's a scythe?
You don't need to. Or she'll be carrying a weapon, damn it, that's made of crystal. It's a bit of a damn giveaway.
Right. Odinoz, break crystal thing. Fragile, easy break.
And just
Get family back.
Just for spite, she does another 2 points of damage and lets you go. Then she turns around Nona, smiling at the group, and she starts licking her fingers clean of the various blood that was on it. Then, boop, ethereal. Well, I believe we've done all but one thing.
I've been over here playing puzzle maker one piece at a time. Mend. Then, once I get pieces together, 1 foot at a time. Mend.
Spell can physically repair a magic item, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object. Okay, so
And I only told him.
Well, did it, man? So we'll see.
well, ma'am, I would just say as Malcolm, fix is a very ambiguous thing, right? Like, if I paid someone to fix my TV that had a smash screen and they put a new smash screen on, but the TV still didn't work, is the TV fixed? Maybe that's a question for the Academy at Metros.
But the item of lost its magic. I mean, it wasn't dispelled. The thing was cracked and broken. He fixed it. So is the magic still there? Was the magic gone when it was broken? And that's chicken or the egg. I don't know. That's a good question. You know, that's the thing. So it's you're the guy, and I'm cool with anything, man. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm cool with anything too. It's been 500 years. Versi and I haven't had a kid, so it's a false promise. We're good.
Or you have a bunch of kids and they're all dead because of old age, and you're like, well, my firstborn's already dead. You can have it. It's buried somewhere.
Either way, right? Who knows?
Granny, after takes 30 minutes or so, Granny Morta comes along and says, "Step aside, Felixio."
Okay, yeah, sure. Here you go. I'll fly back up 10 feet in the air.
And she says, "Nona, Decima, come with me. We have a job to do." And they start weaving on the mighty loom. And it appears that it has been, the magic has remained. And they weave and they weave and they weave. And eventually an item comes out. And it's a rather magnificent robe. I assume you know what the robe is, Morpheus?
From what we talked about, yeah.
Yeah, from what we talked about, yep.
Um,
And she hands you...
so,
Mm-hmm.
oh, go ahead.
Or she just hands you the robe.
I take it. And, would Morpheus know what it is? Or should I do an Arcana check, or should I?
No, I don't think Morpheus would know what it is, but you know it's a magical item of quite significant abilities. So, like if you attune to it, for example, you know exactly what it would do.
Okay. I'll take it from him, and I'll say, "See, that wasn't too hard. You make bad deals sometimes." Thank
Now
you,
go.
I guess. Maybe. Kind of confused. Like, thank you, I guess. Maybe.
Yes, friends, may we be on our way now?
Odin's
Leave
head
this
hurts.
place.
Oh, Odenos, come here. Let me touch the tip to you as well. I still have some juice in this thing.
Didn't you touch tip to testicles?
Yes.
Odin's pass.
Add that to my thing, and I'll tune to it.
Sure. And don't forget the terms
you
of
guys
our
keep
agreement. You promise not to harm us.
I believe we're leaving. Friends, yes?
Yes, let's leave this place.
Yes,
Captain Zamek, let's go to our next destination.
you promise
You
not
too.
to harm us. Don't forget. Breaking promises against the fates is very, very bad. Look for us in your dreams.
I feel like we should grunt or snort or something when we walk by them. So that's what Zampa's going to do.
Okay? I will see you in your dreams.
Not much we can really do. We already made the deal.
Deal's done.
The stuff we can't go, but talk about the terms. It's kind of done.
Okay, so you leave the Cave of the Fates, I assume, with their voices echoing in your heads about seeing you in their dreams, or you seeing them in their dreams. They got a sly look on their face. And I need to take a break because talking like a hag wrecks my voice. I'm just going to go get some water, and we'll pick it up in a
sounds
second,
fair.
guys. Okay,
That's how I feel when I talk like Atlas.
It's hard. Okay, be right back.
through that? Did we deviate? Are we still wanting to go to the warrior? Or... Yep. That's what we're doing. All right.
You're the captain, man.
All right, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Okay, so you get back onto the open water, and let's. So you're following the which way are you going?
The warrior constellation.
The warrior. Okay, let me just get my notes. The warrior. Okay. Okay. So the ship heads off in this direction to a very tiny island right there. And just so we have a name for it, this tiny little island here is called the Island of the Exiles.
Oh, that's where people that sometimes go that breaks the curse goes.
Yes, and assume a long rest. That's correct, because this is a 3-day journey. But before you get to the island,
So my skull?
yep, you see the familiar automaton come and land on the deck. And she says, apologies, the items you requested are not quite ready, but I have a missive from Aesop that he emphasized was of great importance. And she hands you over a rolled up scroll to Captain Zamek.
Wait, I'm sorry. What rolled up to me? What?
So you remember there's that robot thing that delivers items you requested from Vulcan with like weapons and stuff?
Yep.
That automaton returns. It apologizes for not having any items, but it has a letter from Aesop. If you remember Aesop you originally met at the Dragon Shrine with the missing horde of Balmetria, apparently he sent you a letter. And so this robot thing hands you over a rolled up scroll.
I will take the scroll, I will open it, and read what it says.
And the automaton flies off and says, I shall have something for you on the morrow. Good day. This is what it says.
Ah, thank you. This figure so read it here. So I'm going to read this out to everybody.
Sure.
Hail to the Oracle's chosen ones. As the keeper of the Dragon Shrine, I have a favor to ask of you. Many believe that all the dragons of Balmetria's brood were killed alongside her first war 500 years ago. However, my research indicates that the other 4 dragons may have been captured by the Titans. If this is true, then they must be found and rescued. I beg you to be watchful on your journey as the Oracle's chosen few. I believe that these dragons will serve you so long as you hold to the ideals of their former masters. May the fates guide you. Right.
That makes sense. Tree of Thylea showed me riding upon a great bronze dragon, but not the dragon that hatches from the egg. It is fated.
It didn't tell us where to go, it just said keep out our watchful eye. So, don't suppose we need to actually change our course?
4 dragons shouldn't be hard to find.
I would agree.
Only 4. Only 4 we can save. One is a bronze, I know it. I must ride. We have to distribute the 3 fairly. Let's
Yep,
worry
we all
about when
get
the time
dragons?
comes.
Question mark. You're like, huh? We all get dragons? Is that how
Oh,
that
no.
works?
Oh, only. Well, I get the bronze one, obviously, from my vision, so only 3 others.
Morpheus is like looking at you just amazed, like, what? Okay. We all get dragons. We get dragons.
Sounds awesome. All right. So we're on the boat, right? That's where the automatron thing. All right. So let's make ready.
Before, on the journey, in fact, not long after you left the island of the Fates, Versi comes up to Thelixio. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe and you survived. How was it, sweetie? What happened?
Well, the Fates... There's no way to say this. The Fates are assholes and speak in rhythms, but I was able to beat them at their own game. I levitated their loom, I broke it, they tried to attack, we had them in submission, and then a deal was struck that if I could fix their loom, then they would give all of our companions here and Morpheus a special item to help us on our ways. And I told them if I could not fix it, then they could have our firstborn, which I know is a safe bet because it's been 500 years and we have not had a firstborn. But I also had the skills that I knew would repair their loom, so they didn't know they were being played.
Well, a couple of things. I know you, Thelixio. I know when you're not telling me the whole truth. There is something you're not telling me. Why don't you tell me, sweetie?
That's completely what happened.
I know that the Fates like to make deals. What deal did they offer you?
They didn't offer me a deal. I didn't speak to them. They offered a few of the chosen ones a deal that was to bring your head to them, but they declined.
Now, why didn't you leave with that? What else are you lying to me about?
Nothing. We found a passage to the Underdark and decided not to explore it. I mean, that's literally all that happened on the island. You asked them what they told me. They didn't tell me anything.
See, you're twisting my words now. Why do you do this? I mean, the most obvious thing is this creature wanted my head, and you decided to have me gonna force this out of you? Is this what it's gonna be like, Thelixio? Keeping half-truths from me?
It's not half truth. You asked them what they told me. They didn't tell me jack.
See, you're mixing my words. You're twisting what I said. It's a very, very important to me that somebody wants my head. And I had to beg you to release this information to me.
Where'd your question better?
Also, it's my fault now that you hide secrets from me.
Not a secret. You asked me what they told me. They
See,
didn't tell me anything.
twisting
They
my
told the
words.
fellow heroes that. They had to tell me that.
I'll make you a deal. If someone's after your head, I'll make you sure to tell you that as soon as I possibly can. Not twist around what actual question you asked me. Don't you think I would have want to know that? Why do I have to beg to get this out of you?
Figured you already knew from scrying on me since you're the Oracle. I'm sorry.
I wasn't scrying on you. Felixia, why
Thought
do
you
you do
always
this?
knew my actions. I'm sorry.
That's a good start by saying sorry. So just as it's so clear, next time someone asks for my head, I'd like to know straight away, okay?
Understood.
And she huffs away.
Alexio,
Yes.
you a nice guy, but she bitch.
He's making sure that she's still walking away, and he just gives you a look like I know, but he's keeping his composure. He's not verbally saying or acknowledging
And
anything.
Morpheus says, the heart wants what the heart wants. You can't control that. And he walks over to Flixio and passes that back. I kind of understand, but but you know you want what you want, and I get it. And he winks at you and he walks out.
Odin's impart wisdom to Felixio.
Mm.
Is it not Felixio? Wife always knows best.
How do you
Happy-
think I stayed
happy-
sane for 500 years?
Happy wife, happy life.
What if she never happy?
No happy life. She makes sure of that.
Odinaz, you are wise beyond your years.
Odin's took way too many bumps to figure that one out.
I have bumps too, I relate.
Okay.
Captain, let the wind feel the sails, onward.
No, I'm sorry. I was supposed to say that. Yes, what you just said. Let's what do you say when you pull the anchor up and do the thing with the sails? Let's make all that happen. And spouting out the things to the first mate and all the other sailors there.
So the wind fills
said,
the
Captain.
sail.
Felixio. We're just gonna say it, Felixio. He says it better than we do. He knows what he's doing. He's good.
Sounded half-assed. I think he needs our help.
But it's like, I don't know. And Morpheus is like, he's amazing. And I'm not gonna help. He's got it. Look at him.
Well, what functionally
Captain Jack.
happens is the sail fills up with the air, the oarsman starts pulling on the oars, and the Ultra starts skipping along the way. So whatever he did, it worked.
Nice.
Kyra comes up and sidles, finds a seat next to Morpheus. Hey, Morpheus!
Ah, long time. You how are you? You got some more songs to sing. You said you were gonna make a tale out of all of this. How is that coming?
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Find out what happened on the island. But I'm interested in you, Morpheus. I know you had some questions. Did you get the answers that you wanted?
Yes and yes. We already knew Lutheria haunted us all. Lutheria murdered my parents because they wouldn't give me up, and it has tortured me my entire life. I mean, I'm dummy, but I knew. So now they make this, and she shows him the robe of the Archmagi and says, they made this as a mighty shield or protection for a mighty Titan Slayer. I guess that would mean me.
Well, as I said, I think you guys are going to become the Dragon Lords in all the right way. More Xander, less Estor, shall we say. Do you think this is giving you some comfort, knowing that it wasn't you? It wasn't your fault?
Don't know. I've always thought it was because of my birth. Gods do what gods do and damn and curse people everywhere. They burn children, they take children to temples to be raised in evil. So it's all our lots in life. So it's hard not to believe that it was because of me still. So
Yeah, but you're just
and
a
what does
baby.
vengeance mean?
You're just a baby. You had no say in it.
Well, so does anyone being born anywhere. But it's for the philosophers in the markets of Mitros to debate that quandary. But I just know that in order to honor their memory and honor who they were, that I must defeat Lutheria now.
Wow.
And maybe I have the means. And he holds the thing that was given to him, kind of clutching it, and says, I hold the means now maybe to accomplish that. I can do
Wow.
one good thing in my life.
Well, you know, when we set out on this, we knew that we were going to come up against Lutheria and Sidon at some point. And it seems the more we travel, the stronger we get. Our chances increase by the day, it seems.
We also lose a lot on the way here. We've lost much. So it is never for certain. The future is not written, I don't believe. The fate's recorded as it happens, maybe. or do past events, but I don't believe they foresee events in the future. I think free will is something that we're striving for now.
Wow, that's another question
Maybe-
for the
maybe not.
philosophers, isn't there? Is it free will? Is it determinism? And if it's determinism, what use is an oracle or the fates, right? Just gonna happen. Well, I don't think it's your fault, Morpheus, if that gives you any comfort. I know Lutheria twists and perverts and turns family against family, and I hope you find some comfort that it wasn't your fault.
Thank you. And if everyone I've known, you've always been the kindest.
Oh, well, thank you. I try. Now, give me all the juicy details of what happens. And I assume you just give a recount as she scribbles down her notes.
Yeah, and then I'll mention it. And they ominously said as we left that we promised never to hurt them. And then see us in their dreams. I know that beings like that can go immaterial and they do haunt. Because he's his background, he knows a little bit about it. So I don't fully know what that means. Maybe you might know more.
Yeah, I remember when you were recounting what happened, somebody said that you got one over on the Fates. Yeah, I think you did better than most, but to say you got one over on the Fates, well, that's only partially true. But we'll see what happens.
Probably not good. But, you know, it is our lot in life to forge forward with our path that may or not be set for us.
Yeah. And she just continues to jot down the notes that you said. The rest of the day goes by relatively uneventfully. Your sailing thus far has been almost fighting against the winds. You know, Sidon is a lord of the storms, maybe his presence is lingering. But for one particular night, it's particularly clear. And, notice when you use the Antikythera, even when the worst visibility nights, you can still see the stars. But this night, you can see all of the stars. It's a clear night. The heavens are ablaze with stars and constellations, beautiful to look upon. Spot the warrior, spot the Gygon, spot all the various constellations in the sky. But the piece is broken when you catch sight of a falling star. Now, instead of streaking quickly across the sky, it grows larger and larger, till it seems as if this flaming ball might hit the ship. As it passes overhead, you can feel its heat, and some distance away, it crashes into the sea. And as you watch this strange star falling into the water, it's even as the water kind of cools it off instantly, and you see it about a foot square lump of metal or something slowly sink to the bottom of the ocean. And it goes down like a full 500 feet, and you can still see it glowing, even from that distance away. What do you do?
Let's get it. We can make Mjolnir.
Yeah. How are we gonna get that thing? It's down there fairly deep.
I can use the loot. Have a water elemental go down and bring it up for us.
Like it. Let's set a course for that.
Nice.
Okay, setting a course is fairly easy. You kind of put down the sail and just have the oars, one side going so it turns left and right, and you get just above it. And you're going to conjure a water elemental?
Yeah, since it's still a fresh day, so I don't got to worry about anything. So let's go ahead and conjure a water elemental.
Okay.
The last time you did this, it went berserk on us, or was that an air elemental?
It's if I lose concentration, they go berserk.
Okay.
Every time. I'm just going to say right now. No, the Zorn. You did good with the Zorn. But
Yeah,
every
did
other
good
time.
with the Zorn. Yeah, every other time, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and use the charge, conjure a water elemental, and I will tell it to please head down, bring meteor up for us, or whatever it is.
Yep. Okay, so the water elemental arrives, and you command it to go down, and it sinks to the bottom. There are some sharks and some other sea life that have been attracted to this glowing object at the bottom of the sea, but an elemental is far superior in the water than any shark, so it bumps a couple of sharks on the head. And can you make a strength check for the elemental, please?
Sure. I pulled up the stats. Here we go. Oh well, great.
It gets down and tries to pick up this hunk of metal, and it tries and tries and tries again, and it cannot budge it.
Can I try to use its whelm to pick it up? I can't. It says each creature. It's not a creature. Never mind.
Yeah. Too heavy for the elemental.
Can I keep it down there until it tries to bring it up? Because it lasts for an hour.
As I said, it tries and tries and tries again. It just can't move it.
Oh, no other rolls.
Try-
Okay.
No.
Try and break a piece off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Go get.
I'll try to break a piece of it off.
Okay, another strength check.
Strength check or a slam attack?
Sure, do a slam attack. Yep.
Because slam attack just says one target. It doesn't say creature.
You slam away.
Wow!
I forgot to do this for the first one, but you definitely deserve one of these.
The elementals are not working this time. Not at all.
Odinaz, sounds like
Well,
you're
you
going to
should
give it a
do
go.
four.
Actually, I got to do two of these. 'Cause there's two of these, so
Oh,
sorry.
it has multi-attack. It makes 2 slam attacks.
Surely not.
Not much better. Not much better.
The metal does not bend or break. It's very solid. It's like, it's punching a huge chunk of metal. It's hard to get through. Odinaz, I think you're going to do something?
Yeah, Odinaz just goes, I could get, and like just dives into the water.
Cast guidance on him as he jumps out.
Boop! Okay. So it's 500 feet down. I assume you don't have a swim speed. So you'll be moving 500 feet, 30 feet around. It's going to take you 16 times 6 seconds.
That's fast.
It is fast. 96 seconds to go 500 feet. But them's the rules. And you can hold your breath up to your constitution modifier in minutes. So you can definitely... what's your con modifier?
I have +4.
So 4 minutes. So you go down. And once again, underneath the water, there's lots of sharks and other creatures that are surrounding this, being interested as well. Does the elemental beat up some creatures?
Yeah, the elemental knows whose friendlies are because I'm concentrating. So, elemental will beat up some creatures and then try to assist Odinaz. And I guess he's not assisting. Yeah, he's just beating up the creatures around it.
Yeah.
That way, Odinaz has a clear path to go down.
Once again, the elemental is far superior to any of the sharks and other wildlife down there. So it just beats them off or throws them away or something. Odinaz, you land at the bottom. 2 massive thighs, boom, boom, landing on the sea floor. Gonna try and pick it up.
Yes. Can I rage when I try to pick it up?
I see no reason why not. So you can absolutely rage.
I can probably see like bubbles just like all the way flying all the way up on there.
Okay, make an athletics check at advantage. You pick it up, no problem. Swim back up.
Yep.
Okay, so you swim back up, lugging this massive chunk of star metal with you, and you eventually get to the surface. It takes a little bit of coordination with the crew and everything, but eventually this big lump of metal is sitting on the center of the Ultros's deck.
And it glows, you said?
Yeah, giving off this eerie white glow.
So what do we want to do with this stuff now?
Onaz goes off to the side and starts kicking his legs off like a cat.
Ah, look at Vulcan, the menu. He can make stuff with this.
I was just trying to find.
Do we know if the automatron can take it back or not?
Oh, you find out when it returns, I guess.
All right.
We can make
So
more
what's to
javelin
come?
lightnings or a Notras Kithara, whatever that may be.
That's another type of musical instrument.
But not a lute, right?
It's a Kithara, whatever that is.
Okay. Not proficient in that, so not interested.
Ugh. Kithara are weird. If you Google Kithara, yeah, it's a strange instrument. Not surprising. I assume none of us have heard of it. About it.
What in the world? So it's like a miniature harp.
Yeah, that'd be a description.
Do you put it in your mouth? Wing, 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 wing.
Nope, you don't do wang wang wang. It's just like a harp miniaturized with 12 strings, it looks like.
It's like a cross between a harp and a guitar, because it looks like it's got some built-in amplification. Anywho, but that's what that is. Another type of musical instrument similar to your lute. And Eric, does this ring any bells to you? Star metal?
Star metal. It's not. I better look at my background.
Your background before this background.
Oh. It must be for the Rod of Lordly Might, then.
Mm-hmm. But of course, your character who's died, whose name I should really remember, would have used
Titus.
Titus, yeah, would have used this to forge his great weapon.
Ah.
So, but
Dang it.
that's
So
not-
sad.
so close. Of course, yours I think they're like 20,000 gold pieces and something else, but this was one of the things. But as you see from
And a
the
plus
photo-
one mace.
So ironically, the Leonin that is now in the party is the one that retrieves this. Star metal.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that.
A cat goes up with something shiny that falls out of the skylight. Yeah, that made total
Oh.
sense, man. I do that with my cat too. Shiny.
Shiny, pretty ball. Oh, no, that's
Okay,
the
well, if we're waiting for the automatron thing to come back, we can continue on our path because it's just going to find us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
You continue on
Onward, waver sounds.
for another day. And as promised by the automatron, it does come back and says, I have come back with the winged boots. And she hands off winged boots for somebody. I shall return in 5 days with the amulet of health.
Oh, wait! Before you go, we got some shiny glowing metal here. We'd like you to take this back.
Of course. What do you wish to construct with it?
Undecided, just have Vulcan keep it for us for safekeeping.
Smart, very smart.
Of course. And with a little bit of struggling wearing gear as the automaton grabs the star metal and starts flying back to the mainland. So who were the winged
Morpheus
boots
will
for?
walk up to the boots. Morpheus will pick the boots up and look at him and look at his feet size, his hoofs, and go, ah, they don't make up for hoofs. And he drops them down and walks away. Ah!
I don't remember who they were for. Not Felixio. He already flies, so I'm out.
I mean, Morpheus is like, I teleport. I move with my mind, and he just walks away like, ah, garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah, I don't think we had anyone in mind. But
Well, it's loot, guys. Fight over it.
Yeah, it's loot where you can fly with. You get a fly speed with it.
You got a monk flying monk.
I have
flying
these
barbarian.
I have these bone dice. Let's roll off for the people who
All
are
right,
interested.
do it. Let's do it.
That's what it does. Oh,
I was just getting
wait.
ready to pick.
No, that's Conjure Elemental.
I got it.
Oh, thank you.
All right, what are we rolling?
I'm
You guys all roll a
D20s.
six-sided dice.
I want
You
the
guys
monk to
roll
fly.
6-sided. I'll roll a 20-sided.
No, I'll roll. But I'll give it to Kitty
Oh,
if
nice.
I roll.
Oh, tie.
Is anybody
my
else
gosh,
rolling?
man.
Hmm.
Darn it. Okay.
Tide. Nice.
Does it require attunement?
I'll concede to test it, please.
Huh,
I'll
okay.
roll again.
They do require attunement.
Yeah, they do require attunement.
Do you
That's
have any
fine, I've only
spots
got one
on
item.
this, please?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I've only got one item, so.
I have two, so why don't you go ahead and take it?
And then I think everyone gets like extra movement. Like you rage, you get extra movement, and so the monk can now fly. That's crazy.
That's
So
a nightmare thought. A flying bugbear that can smack you in the air from 10 feet away and then
Yeah,
fly
I
off
know.
without an opportunity to attack.
That's what I wanted to see.
So the
That's
winged
good.
boots, right?
Yeah, winged boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Winged boots.
Cool.
4 hours. It doesn't look as if you need to activate it. You just get 4 hours of flying speed, which is ample, of course.
Yep. And you gain 2 hours every 12 hours they're not in use. So
What?
Up to 4.
I'm
Can't go
Best
beyond
2 out of 3?
Best 2 out of 3.
It's a really good item.
Captain Zamek was to snipe people from the air. Pew pew.
Yeah.
That's why we ordered it, because no matter who gets it, it's gonna be a huge thing.
Well, it's equal to my walking speed, so basically I can fly 45 feet.
Yeah, nice. And that'll only get faster, right, as you level up?
Yep.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's actually really bad.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the stats of the CR24 creatures. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, CR20.
Somebody memorized the spell slow.
Yeah.
I'm a multi-class. I only got level 2 spells. I'm sorry.
I'm still not there yet either.
And one more good piece of good news. Level 8!
Yes.
Oh, level 8. Oh, okay.
Now I have third level spells.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a level in Bard, so I think I'll have 3rd level spells at level 5. Alright, come on, dice. Don't screw me. Yeah.
There we go. Morpheus. Ooh.
What are you taking a level in, Daniel?
Sorcerer. Fifth level sorcerer.
Cool.
5th level Bard.
You staying pure barbarian, Odinus?
Yep.
Sweet.
And I'll boost my strength score to max.
Ah, is this a feat level, is it? It's a feat level for everyone.
If you did multi-class.
Yeah, everyone that didn't multi-class.
Oh, nice, Zamek.
Oh man, Morpheus, you got me.
Uh,
You got me. You got me wondering what to take here, because it's Bard. I only get one level 3, so I can either take Lemony's Tiny Hut, so we always are safe, or I can take Slow. I'm so torn right now.
Can't you also remove a spell and add a spell, or is that only a sorcerer can do that? Because I can remove a
pretty
spell on level up and then add a higher level spell, so I can move my spells around. Like only
Yeah,
one
no, I
per
don't.
level.
I don't think Bard can do that. I didn't see that anywhere in Bard.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like because I have all cleric and sorcerer spells, so I got like so many. So it's like, do I go? How much healing do we need now, and all that kind of stuff, and then how much damage do I want to put out?
Well, I got the healing staff, so I'm not taking any more healing Bard spells.
Let's see here.
Yeah, no, Bard can't. Yeah, forget a spell and then relearn one. Yeah, nope, that's not it. I can replace cantrips, but not spells.
Okay, that'd be a question if I could do that. No, I could do that. I was like, maybe I can't either, but no, I can do it. I don't know, man. It's your build's weird, so.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna meta it. I'm just gonna go off of my build. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Instrument. That's pretty cool.
And I so want to do animate dead because I think that'd be a lot of fun, but they're not that great.
Unless you're a necromancer.
Yeah, you only get one, and you gotta build up to it. It's just not. It's okay, but I already have a minion. That was enough.
Go with that.
Okay. Now, we have a lot of loot. Do we have a diamond worth 300 gold pieces in our loot? I mean, I don't think I saw. We have like precious gems and stones, but I don't think we have that kind of a diamond, right?
That is correct.
We have not found a diamond that big, no, or that price.
So Morpheus is going to ask around the crew, the captain, and everything else. As we grow in power, I need spell components that I cannot get out in the open. I must find some port or some place to attain items to aid our party. I can revive the dead. I have learned the power, and I can learn the power for that. But we must get components. Is there a way we could do that?
One of the sailors,
So we know how to get.
the sailor says, well, there's an old saying, if you can't get it in Mitros, you can't get it anywhere.
Do we want to go back to Mitros?
Well, I need to decide if I'm going to take a spell that I can't cast unless I get components that are very expensive. But they'll allow me to raise the dead. Is what Morpheus is asking about where we could go. And so it's a 3-day trip to go back home after we go somewhere else, or do we keep doing what we're doing, kind of thing.
We with these constellations and these islands, do we know if they have towns, establishments that might actually be able to have this ingredient that Morpheus is interested in?
You have no idea.
Dang it.
Keep in mind, these islands haven't been visited, most of them, for a long time. So there's no like trade between these islands and the big cities because of Sidon, basically.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll, our destiny is either written or not. We'll figure it out as we go. Never mind. We will talk about it later. So I'll make my decision now what I'm going to do for the future.
Okay.
Now that I know
Oh,
what we
wait,
have to do.
I just had a thought. Just got back. When we were in the volcano. Oh, no, never mind. We ran from the volcano. We couldn't have found a diamond in there. Never mind.
Thanks for sharing.
Wait, no. When When Lich, no, because the Lich killed everything, and Felixia went in there, the volcano, to get all the items. That's when he got the Staff of Thunder, because diamonds are formed under volcanic pressure. Would he have found a diamond, maybe?
Let's have a look. So this is in the Fire Island. I think I gave you all the loot at the time. Yeah, no diamond.
Okay, it was worth a shot. It was a Hail Mary, but it was worth it.
You found some emeralds worth 500 gold pieces, but that's not a diamond, of course.
Okay.
Okay, is everybody leveled up?
Yep.
No, I'm working on it, but we can move ahead. I do have one question for everybody. I remember that there was a class of fighter that you could, once you got to pick the subclass, you could throw weapons and recall them. Does anybody remember what that was?
What was that again?
It's a Psy Warrior.
Is it Psy Warrior? There's a fighter class that you can throw your weapon and have it return.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's Psy
yeah.
Warrior.
Psy
They're
Warrior,
basically
yeah.
They're basically Jedi.
You can like throw your weapon out equal to your proficiency modifier X amount of times and have it do like extra psychic damage when you hit and whatnot.
No, it's returning. I'll look at Psy Warrior. Well, we can go ahead, Malcolm. I'll keep working on this.
Sure. I couldn't see it in Psy Warrior, but yeah, keep looking. Okay, and just out of interest, what cool
Is it this,
stuff
Jimmy?
did people get?
I'm almost done, so I'll be done. As we get to where we're going to go, I'll finish. I'm just debating a few things.
Yeah, that doesn't say it comes back to you, though.
Yeah, that's what.
No, there was something that returns. I'll have to keep looking.
And what feat did you take, Odinos? Oh, the strength boost? Oh,
Yeah, I only went straight booth. I went max my strength score.
so the ASI, cool.
Oh, Zamek, real quick, because Malcolm and I, we talked about sharpshooter when you weren't here. We agreed that I can take sharpshooter as long as we ignore the that it ignores cover. Basically, you get the range and you can take the -5 penalty, but the targets still have cover because sharpshooter is kind of unfair for him.
Oh, just an unbalanced rule.
Whoa.
Unfair
Darn
for
it.
Malcolm.
That's okay.
I'm on your guys' side, you know.
What I was the last bullet point on there, before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll or the +10 to the damage roll.
Yep. It's like Great Weapon Master, but for bows. And absolutely, sharpshooter, you can do that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's
like
not
it.
or you have to take the -5, but if you still hit,
Yeah.
you get a +10.
Yeah.
But the
But you have to,
people
you
can
have,
hide.
You have to declare beforehand.
Yeah, just like Odinos does it with his reckless with his Great Weapon Master. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
So you tell me
It's the exact
-5
same,
and
except-
+10. But yeah, absolutely. Just
Sharpshooter's a little bit more broken than Great Weapon Master.
yep. And note
The main thing is you get the increased range, so you don't have disadvantage. Like if your short bow says 80 to 300, you can shoot at 300 without disadvantage. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
The other is you can take archery as a fighting style and basically reduce that to a -3 instead of -5.
Malcolm,
Yep.
this is going to come up if I choose it, so I'm just going to do it now rather than figure out later. So, for life transference,
Mm-hmm.
I sacrifice some of my own health to mend another creature's injuries. I take 48, and I give
Mhm.
twice that life to somebody else.
Yep.
If I twin spell that, do I take 8d8, or do I just do the 4d8 and I get 2 targets? I'm twinning the spell. Do I also get the negative effect of the spell, I guess, or whatever it is? So am I taking 8d8 if I twin that spell?
Yes.
Oh, that's awful. Because that would have been awesome. Otherwise, 8d8's a lot to take.
But on the other hand, 16d8
no, 'cause-
is a lot of healing.
Well, let me roll. How much damage is that if my guy's going to be taking it? That's a lot. That feels like a
Yeah,
lot.
that makes sense because you're twinning that spell, so you'd have to get the damage twice. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no real firm ruling. It's kind of like, even Jerry Crawford hasn't really ruled on it. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
43. Oh,
That's a lot of damage. But how much
Average
do you
is
give out?
36, though. Average is 36 damage.
Alright, well. Oh,
You
okay,
can keep
but
on rolling
how
like
much
that, though.
How much do I give back out then?
16d8. Which should have an
So I give
average
out-
of that much healing.
Okay. Oof. Over half my life, though. That's a lot. Okay, thank you, Marco Malta.
Only if you twin it, of course. 48 is a lot less.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Well, that's the only reason. There's so much healing all around, but that'd be a good in-party healing, but at the moment, but no, okay.
And did you take that spell?
No, not yet. That's why I was asking you if that was
No.
what was going to happen.
Yeah,
I don't take something that I'll never use, because I get so few spells.
Okay.
I took something different. I didn't take slow or Lemony's tiny hut. Took something different for my 3rd level.
Are you going to share? Or leave it as a
Yes,
surprise?
I will. I took hypnotic pattern.
I like that one.
Good crowd control.
And because I have the loot, it gets a +2. So now instead of a 16, it's an 18 wisdom saves. That seemed much better.
Yeah, because I'm going to take slow and haste, and slow.
So that's perfect because we didn't meta
And then I-
it. So that's great.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do a haste twin spell since Life Transference kind of sucks. I'm taking slow instead. So haste and twin spelling haste and then slow.
Of course, you can't have
This
haste
is
and
the
slow
high.
at the same time, right? Because they're both
No,
concentration
no, but
spells.
just whenever it's needed.
Sure. Sure.
I just it's that kind of like, however we're gonna need it.
Wow, you guys are becoming powerful. Very good. I like it. Okay, unless we've got any other more questions, we can proceed to the Island of the Exiles. You guys good?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So here is the Island of the Exiles. And let me get your boat on there. Oops. The Ultras. Okay, so the Island of the Exiles. So, as you approach, the sea is calm, and finding a safe place to come ashore on this rocky island is a difficult proposition. There is one obvious place to make landfall, which is a stone dock on the island's only beach. And as you're Captain Zamek wondering whether you should dock here or not, you see a lone figure standing upon the dock, seemingly having its eyes on you. And one thing you notice about this island, which is a bit different, is there's no real tall trees on here. It's all like low-lying shrubs and twisted mangroves along the shoreline, so nothing. It'd be hard to construct a log cabin here, for example. There's just no tall lumber here. But as you approach the island, Captain Zamek, what do you do?
Are we close enough where I could yell to the guy that's keeping a watchful eye on us as we approach? Or are we still far off?
Well, you can get that close if you like.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. I'm gonna. Does he look menacing, or does he just look like it? Oh, I'm gonna collect a toll when you guys dock here, because that's what I do.
Hard to tell from this distance. Just a figure.
Captain, I could fly and communicate if you would like.
I was just gonna say we got some new boots and some abilities and stuff, so maybe we do that. All right.
Let him fly. I'm still picking out my feet.
Okay. So, Alexio, you go ahead, and then I don't know what our current distance is, but we don't want to get any closer than we feel like we don't want to get into range. I'll just put it that way.
Well, what distance would that be, Captain
will,
Zemek?
Oh no, that's a good question. What is our distance now from the dock?
It's as far as you want it to be. I mean, if you want to say
Okay.
you're 1,000
Let's
feet
get
out,
within,
which is well out the
okay,
way.
let's-
If you want to get closer, let me know.
Let's get to maybe 350 feet away.
Okay. Still hard for you to make out this figure, but if Thelixio is going to go over and have a gander, what do you do, Thelixio?
I will first cast guidance on myself. That lasts a minute, and then I will action dash, cunning action dash, and fly like the speed of wind right to him with guidance still on me. And he didn't see me cast guidance on myself because I was on the ship.
Sure. And so you land on the dock?
No, floating 10 feet above him. We are heroes of the Oracle. We come in peace. May we dock our ship.
Oh, hail, stranger, and well met. Of course you can dock. And tell me, do my eyes deceive me? Is that the Ultros you're sailing?
Yes, we the heroes before I joined them, they took it over from Esther. So Esther is not there. It is not a ship of undead anymore. It's a ship fueled by human and minotaur kind.
You must be a great warrior to command such a ship. That is truly impressive. Come.
I am not the commander. Captain Zamek waits on the ship. Are we safe to dock? Do we have your word?
Of course. We're honored to have visitors here. Welcome to the island of the exiles, by the way. Nice to have you along.
21.
She seems genuine. You get the impression of, if nothing else, she's just trying to butter you up. Get in your good books by saying, "Oh, mighty ship, great warriors." So she's laying it on thick. But you see no malice in her demeanor.
Please prepare some others to catch our ropes while we dock to make sure our ship is not damaged. I will fly back and let my captain know.
Of course. Please, you're most welcome.
Away I go. And I will tell everybody all of that. And I will also say they seem a little bit too eager to see a ship that's able to dock. But they knew of the Ultros, so keep your guards up.
Everywhere we go, it seems the same. We come in peace and shoot to kill. Hopefully this be better.
And indeed, Morpheus. All right, so let's all be on guard, and I will make the commands to be able to get them to steer the ship into dock, somewhat gingerly.
Make a
Morpheus
survival
goes back
check.
in awe and hits the yell. He's doing it again. He's doing it again.
Guidance on our captain.
Survival
from 60 feet
at
away.
advantage. I mean, this is a place designed for ships to dock. So let's see how you can do, Captain Zemek. Survival at advantage with a
Doing
D4.
it again. Amazing.
Survival at advantage. Oh. I clicked it. I don't know why it's not going through. I will try again.
17. Cool. No, I see a 17
D4?
and a D4.
Oh, and the D4. Sorry, guys. D4. Here we go.
So 18.
Man.
Well, 18's pretty good. So you sort of put the sails down for a bit more control, and you direct the oarsmen to row it at the appropriate times, and you get close. A couple of sailors go out and tie the Ultros down. And just, "Oh, hail, strangers!"
Morpheus, that's how it's done.
"Oh, Morpheus, is that your name?" "Oh, hi, Morpheus," and she comes up and attempts to shake your hand.
He'll attempt back.
"Oh, so Mitra, Morpheus, nice to meet you. My name is Idilla. I assume you've heard of me."
Yes.
What have you heard?
Hold on a second. I think I maybe. Hold on. What was the name again?
I put it in chat, Idilla.
Adilla.
Alright, sorry. I am different tabs. Oh, Adela, no, I haven't heard of you actually. I don't. Sorry,
Oh.
it sounded familiar, but that spelling is different than how I would say that's someone else's name. So.
Oh, that's right. Perhaps you've heard of my son, King Achatus. Surely you've heard of him.
No. Not ringing a bell. Sorry. That's the Daniel, the player. I don't know. I haven't heard that name.
King of Mitros.
Oh. Oh yes, King of Mitros.
Rides
Okay.
a dragon, right?
Yep, rides a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a sec.
Kind of a jerk. Kind of a jerk.
Ah.
This is my son you're talking about.
Oh, actually, Elris wouldn't know. I'm sorry, she wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah. He's sucky. Sorry. He grew up to be bad. You're his mom?
Yes, I'm the mother. The queen mother, as
How
I
old
like
does
to
she
call
look?
her.
How old does she look?
She looks old enough to like maybe 70s. So
Oh.
it lines up.
Oh, yeah, he took wrong path and he's with I guess Lutheria now. You should be happy he's with who he wants to be with now.
Lutheria?
If you catch my meaning.
No, I don't catch your
He's with
meaning.
the goddess of wisdom.
Yeah, she's married. He's married to Velis.
Oh, but we just killed him, so he's dead now.
You killed the king of
No, we
Mitros?
killed Gaius.
Oh, we killed Gaius? I thought we killed. Let's say we just killed this guy.
No, we killed Gaius.
You killed my son?
I'm confused with my who's who.
Okay,
I'm
so King
confused, sorry.
Achatus is the king of Mitros. If you remember, you had a debate with him, with other people about what should be done to quell the storms. You said it.
Gotcha now. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was married to
Sorry, I
Queen
thought it
Velis,
was the other guy.
the goddess of wisdom, and the marriage was very shaky. She didn't like him, but they were married. And Gaius was the commander of the Sidon's kind of cult. Gaius was the guy you killed. So I assume Morpheus
Right, 'cause
knows
Gaius I
this
knew, I
better
thought
than
you were talking about-
Daniel.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I just unattuned from the headband of intellect, so Morpheus' intelligence went from 17 to an 11. So it's kind of in character, also. Like I got really dumb really fast. So
Well, now we have Daniel up to
hilarious.
speed. Let's pick it
yeah.
up. I assume
So,
you've heard of
he's
my
like, yes,
son,
we-
though, King Achistus of Mitros.
oh yes. We met him. He is part of why and how we got where we are today.
Oh, he is the
he's-
most valuable of allies. I know that for sure.
Yes, exactly. Good term of words. Thank you.
Yes, and a pleasure
Yes.
to meet you, Morpheus, I believe it was. And I don't believe I caught your name. She says, beckoning to Thelixio.
Oh, I am Felixio, an original Dragon Lord.
Oh, an original Dragon Lord. Oh, that's fantastic. You must be serving my husband then? Or my son?
No, not at all. Versi is the only one I listen to, and would Felixio know of this island, being an original Dragon Lord? Like what happens to people if they come to an island of exile?
You would all know, actually, that people who do murders are generally sent here. People, sometimes just political manipulations end up here. So people in Australia are going to
So
hate me
he's
for
gonna-
saying this. Almost like Australia, where the Queen sent all the bad people.
So he's gonna call her out, and after he says he's original Dragon Lord, and she, oh, you may serve my son. No, I do not serve that horrible, immature king who raises dragons improperly. Versi is the only one I listen to. Stop your act. I know this is the island of the exiles. You have broken bonds. You have broken oaths. You have broken trust. Why are you here? Stop the charade now.
It's not a charade. I fully accept my place on this island. I was exiled because as people saw me as Achistus's mother and they thought my political influence was too great, I was manipulating the system to my own advantage, and the nobles, they banded up against me and managed to convince the powers that be that I should be exiled. But I am no murderer.
Okay, I guess I believe her. Ugh, fine.
And
That's good enough for me.
you do know that political refugees end up here as well, so his story kind of makes sense. It's not just murderers. But she comes up, so, oh, sorry. And what's your name? She says, pointing to Elris.
I am Elris. I am not from here. Your customs here are strange, but I find my companions here true friends, and
Whoa.
they saved my life.
Well, that's fantastic. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Are you not from here? Well, welcome. Let me formally welcome you to the island of the exiles. We have an interesting existence here. Maybe you'll find it, I don't know, culturally interesting.
I look forward to seeing the rest of your island then.
Most welcome. And I don't believe I've ever met a Leonin before. Joshua? You are muted? Looks like she...
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, a bonus action, unmute myself. Odinos. Odinos had not met exile either. Is that some kind of disease?
Oh, no, it's just... Well, in my case, people didn't like my political manipulation, so I thought that best I live out the rest of my days. It's very complicated. You look really strong, eh?
So it's not contagious or anything.
Oh, no. Well, you can't be exiled if you have a boat, right?
And Odinos is just like you can see like the smoke coming from his ears. Like, is that possible?
Well, I'll put it this way. We have
guess not.
Look, if we wanted to escape this island, it'd be very difficult. The obvious thing is to cut down some trees and make a boat, but look around you. We have shrubs. But it's a pleasure to meet you here. You seem quite the strong type. Are you a warrior of note?
Strong warrior.
Strong warrior.
Watch, and then he'll go and like, let's see. Who's next to me? Who would be probably next to me? I'll probably punch the next closest person to me.
You can choose who you want to
Let
punch.
me roll. I'm gonna roll.
Elixio's flying, so definitely not him.
All right. I'm
Or
going
if
left
it's
to
probably
right
the
over here. Tescles 1, Morpheus 2, Elris 3, Zamek 4, D4. Here we go.
Come on. Morpheus.
Up,
come on.
Tescles. Punch Tescles.
Roll to
Probably
hit.
thump my shield.
And thanks, I saw you reading left to right. Thank you for skipping the character called Malcolm. I appreciate not being punched. That's great.
Wait a minute. I can reroll that if we need to.
No, I'm good. Not sure how you'd actually physically punch me, but I'll just to avoid that situation if it's all the same to you.
Apparently I lost my sheet. Go ahead. I'll get a punch in here in a minute.
Well, it's quite relevant if you hit him or not, so we'll wait.
Whiff over here. Let's see. I'll just do an unarmed strike. Here we go.
Testicles?
Yeah, that actually does hit. That's got a 19.
And are you going full force Odinos?
Yes.
So one.
Are we
plus your
standing on the
strength
dock?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit him, knock him in the water. Just
Well,
see how
first-
strong he is.
Well, first of all, roll damage. Well, I don't know. It's just 1 plus your strength. So 6 points of damage. Testicles. And opposed athletics and acrobatics, I guess. Testicles. You get viciously punched in the arm and you stumble a little bit and you fall in the water.
As I
See, Odin's strong.
fall, splashing into the water. Fucker!
Oh, you are strong. I'm sorry. And Idilla reaches a hand to try and help you up, Testicles. Do you accept her hand?
No, I'll get up begrudgingly on my own.
And she makes a big deal of trying to dry you off. She doesn't have a towel or anything, but she's kind of trying to wipe. I'm so sorry. This is not the usual welcome. I'm not sure why I'm apologizing, but I'm deeply sorry. I'm sorry, friend. Your strange companion who always talks in the third person. Perhaps should exercise his brain muscles a little bit more. What is your name, friend?
I am Testicles and Gorgio.
Testicles and Gorgio. Okay, you're welcome here as well. And I believe there was a captain of the ship? An expert mariner?
Yes, that is...
And what's your name, friend?
I am the captain. My name is Zamek. I'm learning about being a mariner. That's a skill set I'm continuing to hone. These are my friends. We've banded together in our quest.
I don't understand. You're the captain of such a great ship, and yet you're still finding your sea legs, as it were? That's very strange.
You just like a couple weeks ago, man. I was puking myself just like completely off the side. It was amazing. Yeah. So.
Well, I'm sure you're a great captain. I'm sure you're just being far too modest. Anyway, come with me. I can take you to the village if you like.
Please lead the way.
Yes.
As you're heading up the path with Idilla constantly fussing over you, you come across a strange sight. On the side of the path, Idilla just ignores this individual completely. You see a Gigan. One of these six-legged, six-armed creatures. And this particular Gigon is quite skinny. Usually you see them, big barrel chest, big arms, but this one seems very, very thin, and he's covered in these dreadful sores, and he's just kind of lying on the ground, groaning to himself. And as he sees you walk past, he grabs the foot of Morpheus. Says, I'm going to kill you this time. And he goes to punch you, but it misses.
Out of the way if he can? Okay.
So he rather pathetically tries to hit you, and you break his arm quite easily, and he starts crawling after you. I swore.
Do I know this guy?
Make an intelligence check.
Because I'm thinking this guy is...
Oh, he's from the arena.
Yeah, the arena. I don't remember his name.
The arena, yeah. Titus.
Yeah.
Since your player's got it, his name was Juris, and he was the guy who took on Titus and broke the rules under Lord Sidon's command. So you work out this is Durius, and he's kind of crawling after you, and you see kind of like gunk from his arms and his legs, leaving a pathetic trail behind him. He says, I'm going to kill you. He starts crawling towards you.
Better you live. I like you living better. You, no good. And then I just walk fast past him. Just, let him live and suffer.
Just destroy you. And he's half crawling, he's using his hands to try and pull him, going very, very slowly and very, very pathetically.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. Anybody else gonna interact with him?
Nope.
You attacked one of my allies. Now you die.
Yes,
and
please.
Crossbow to the face.
Okay, make an attack.
Because Felixio does not know why he's trying to grab after you, so he just knows we were granted sanctuary and he's trying to harm you.
Sock! Right in the side of the face. The arrow leaves a horrible gash down the side of his face. Strangely, it doesn't bleed very much, and he continues crawling incredibly slowly towards you.
He's going to try to rule of cool this again and fire another hand crossbow bolt into one of his legs to pin him down where he is so he can't crawl anymore.
Sure, take another shot.
We'll steady aim this to make it advantage.
Sure. So the arrow does indeed pierce him right through the calf, I'll say, and pins him there. And he, once again, not much blood, and he reaches back to try and pull it out, but he's struggling. He's struggling. I will kill you. I will kill you. But he's stuck. Guys, just carry on.
He's done.
And this, my
Carry
friends, is why you don't break oaths. Okay.
I was worried when Elris was going to steal from the oracles. I was like, oh no!
Oh, that's a bad move. So, you come across to the village of sorts here. There's like a dozen or so stone houses. None of them are made from wood, just from seems like chiseled stones, but they're functional. And there's a little temple there to the five gods, so they're set up some type of worship there as well. And you count out the amount of people. There's about 20 odd people on this island. And Idilla says, well, this is a difficult situation. Some of us are here for more malicious reasons than what I've had. Now, we try and get our society as anyway. We were elected the king here, King Stavros. And he says, "Oh, welcome to my island. It is a pleasure to have such company on the island of exiles. I am King Stavros, and it is an absolute honor to live here and the inhabitants of the Ultros. It is a pleasure to have you here."
Yes, good to be here.
Yeah, he's genuinely happy that you're here, Felixio. He's ecstatic, in fact. No,
No malintentions like he's going to use our ship to get off the island?
No. Says, well, what brings you to our island, first of all? Not that I'm complaining, of course. We get so few visitors, but it's a pleasure to have you here.
I don't recall what we were trying to achieve by coming to this island.
Well, you have no clear
We're
goal.
exploring.
You're exploring. Wow, you've definitely found something.
Yeah, exploring.
Yeah, we're the chosen to defeat Lutheria and bring and save the world, and we are looking for mighty magic and artifacts that will help us on our way. And also, we need to find our way to there. And so we're exploring all the islands just to see what help we can make and what help we can get as well.
Yes. We are searching for items that can kill Titans. Sidon and Lutheria will end the world in 40 days or less.
And a third figure pops up. He says, well, nice to have you here. My name is Tyrone. And you see he's got a little retinue of about 6 or people kind of, following him around. And he says, Oh, so you're mighty heroes, are you? You're skilled with swords, I imagine?
And
hold
crossbows for
on.
myself.
Or axe.
Oh, an
Odenos holds
axe.
that axe.
Oh, very good. Well, let's have a little friendly wager. I'm known to be quite proficient with the sword. Let's see who draws a first speck of blood from the other person, shall we? Go on, you can take first shot at me. Bring it on.
You didn't mention what the wager was.
Oh,
Terms?
honor. Just honor.
Just honor.
I like honor.
Take your best shot.
Guidance
You
on
can go first.
Odenos.
Okay, won't help him with his swing, but you can cast guidance.
Yep.
So take a swing with your axe.
Can I go reckless?
Yeah, sure. He swings out of the way back and forth and says, "Oh, that is quite impressive." And he's kind of like a fencer. He moves quite fast. And at advantage, he rolls a 3 and a 2 on the die. So he too misses it. Push, push. Ah, you're quite the skilled warrior. I can tell this is an even match. Feel free to swing again, Odenos, if you want.
Huh. And we'll swing again.
And this time his arrogance get too much. I mean, you cut him across the shoulder and he says, "Oh, well fought, well fought. Well, you are creatures of some skill. I assume I demonstrated my skill quite well to you. What did you think of my swordsmanship, Odenos?"
Need work.
Need work? Could you teach me?
Odenos kind of like, Odenos can try.
Oh, we have a deal then. I will join you on your journey and you can teach me all the ways of the axe.
You must first tell us why you are here on the island of exile. What oath did you break? I will not allow my comrade to fall to your trickery.
Just a sec. Well, you see, I grew up and raised on the streets of Mitros, and I wish I find my ways around the strict laws. And I got myself on the wrong side of a particularly powerful a lady called the Lady of Coins. And I tried a double-cross maneuver on her, and she found out, and political machinations were made, and I ended up here. So really, bottom line, I double-crossed the wrong person.
Will you double-cross us and my friend Odenos?
Oh, of course not. Of course not. I will be a most loyal companion. I will learn from him, and I will join part of your mighty crew.
Wait,
And what do you-
Lexio, what? I mean, if these creatures here are exiled for breaking an oath, would we be complicit if we took one off the island? We should
No.
perhaps seek
We hold an oath
guidance.
for just all of us. If we take one off, we will be fine.
Yes, yes.
I
Man, I'm
I would
exiled here,
prefer
but I
to-
can leave. It's just so damn difficult.
I would prefer to trust but verify with perhaps one of our powerful allies that stay on the ship.
Of course. And if they agree, I think we have a deal. I will be a loyal shipmate, and Odenos here will train me in the ways of swordsmanship or axemanship, as you would.
Well, I will seek counsel.
But assuming your council agrees, we have an agreement?
I'm not the
Trust-
captain, so
I will trust you for now, but I can't count on what the captain says. But I will heal your wound. One
Oh, thank
charge
you.
of the staff for a first level cure.
I believe you're the captain. What do you say?
Yes. Ellis, please do seek counsel. I am wanting to trust you, but I think you can understand that we don't want to get ourselves in a predicament that will jeopardize our interest, our cause.
A fourth figure speaks up. Keelan. Now this Keelan looks more similar to Odinoz, like very strong, very powerful. Says, look, don't trust a thing Tyrone says. He just lies upon lies. Look, I urge you not to free anybody from the island, and because they all deserve to be here. They all deserve to be, and the cards on the table. I'm here because I killed my brother in a fit of anger as he was making moves on my wife. I caught them in the act, and I lost my temper and I killed him. I take full responsibility for that, and I'm here. So I don't want to leave, and I suggest you do not take Tyrone with you. And Tyrone just glares.
Sounds like you should have killed your wife. She was unfaithful, not your brother's fault.
Well, when a fit of rage comes over you, often you don't think the clearest. I was angry with her as well, and I was about to slay her, but something good in me stayed my hand, and she lived. But I take full responsibility for my actions. I did it. I deserve to be here. And I'm not entirely sure if Tyrone's being entirely truthful to you, but whatever he's done, I think he deserves to be here.
That sounds wise to me. Thank you.
I would agree.
But Tyrone speaks up again. But I'd be such a... I mean, you saw I went toe-to-toe with your friend. I'd be a most useful ally. I mean, come on, we had an agreement. You'd consult with whoever you consult with, and if they agreed, you'd take me with you.
My vote is no. I don't know who. I don't know you.
We have consulted. Appreciate your predicament, but you will not be leaving the island with us.
Well, let's talk about this later. I'm sure we can come to some type of arrangement.
That sounds fantastic, but I don't think we're going to change our mind.
Well, the king pipes up again. He says, anyway, let's put on a bit of a feast for you. We don't have much here in terms of game, so it's kind of fruits and grains and vegetables, but we found ways to make it delicious. And they lay out a meal for you. Do you partake in the meal?
I am very...
Does not.
Okay.
Can I do a survival check on the food?
Sure. As I said, it's fruits and vegetables and grains, but yeah, absolutely.
Roll
Can I assist?
Yes, totally into it.
You can't assist, but you can make the roll yourself if you like.
With 10, I fail in whatever it is I think I'm going to eat it, because 10's like, middle of the road.
It looks okay to you, Odinoz. I mean, it looks like freshest fruit. I mean, you assume they've stored it for a while just because they maybe had a bumper crop or something. But in your opinion, it's okay.
Odinoz
Yeah,
eats.
Felixia won't be an original Dragon Lord, Island of the Exile. He's not eating anything from here.
Okay.
Same for Elris. I do not trust an island of exiles.
Same thing with Zamek. And I look up at Morpheus and I go, "We got your back, buddy. You partake of the food, and if something bad happens to you, we will aid you."
And Morpheus like have a mouthful, like, and when you say it like that, I'm too stupid now.
Odinoz with his mouth full. Don't talk with your mouth full.
And then swallow my mouth. All right, he just pushed the rest of the food away. Captain made good points.
Testicles, did you partake in the meal? I don't think we heard from you.
No.
Okay. So Morpheus and Odinoz, can you enjoy your meal? It's delicious. It's great. I feel I've just burnt you from the mossy temple and the meal that was served from you then. I feel you guys are got a PTSD from that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sometimes you just gotta
I
open the
remember that
door.
very
hope it's
well,
not a
actually.
mimic.
Um,
Open the door sometimes, man.
Tyrone, who was is constantly badgering you about wanting to get on the ship, but you're constantly getting rebuffed, and he's getting a little pissy about it. The king, you know what you need to ask them. Why don't you just ask them? I mean, if these people can't help us, then who can? And the king stands up and says, well, we have a bit of a problem I was hoping you could help out with. Our numbers here carry 25, but not that long ago we numbered 29. There was 29 exiles out here. But 4 men have already been killed here, all with their throats neatly cut. Now, all of us have our suspicions, but to be honest, all of us have our biases. So we're hoping that you, being somewhat of a neutral party, can perhaps get to the bottom of this for us. We have little to offer in reward. We have been raising an ox, though, which we'll be saving to sacrifice to one of the gods. But you could take the ox. It's almost care more from the ox than we do ourselves. And you see the ox. It's magnificent. All the oxes you saw dragged into Astoria were scrawny, underfed, emaciated. This one looks well-fed. So if you would help us out and get to the bottom of this murder, we're prepared to give you this ox. I believe you speak for the group, Captain Zamek. What do you say?
I honestly don't feel like we should be burdened with these small tasks, but we will check into this for you.
Well, thank you. We know you're great warriors and have important things to do, but this is really tearing the community we're trying to put together. So, thank you.
I look over at somebody smarter than me. I'm like, all right, do you guys have an idea what we might want to do to try to figure that out?
Elixir, having too much pride for being an original Dragon Lord, just will mumble to you, Oathbreakers, why would we help them? We must leave this island on to find other treasures to help us in the fight with the Tylans. This is worthless.
I agree with Alexio. This I would wish them well to find the murderer, but we have bigger things to take care of.
The king says, well, I understand you have bigger things, but do you want to be remembered as the heroes that ignored the small people and the small tasks? I mean, it might be small to you, but it wasn't small to those 4 men who had their throat cut.
Odin I think we should help. I mean, they kill 4 people. There's 25, and you can just see him kind of like wince as he's trying to do math in his head. That seems like a lot of population.
He raises a good point.
Yes. Let's see, who has not spoken up yet? Testicles. What do you think?
Well, we could look into it while we're searching for what we need here.
I think that's the right thing to do. So I will tell the king, just to be honest with him. It's like, okay, I am the captain, but I do respect my colleagues' opinions, and we have a split decision on what we should do here. We will stay and try to investigate this while we're looking at other things, But when we're done with the objectives that we want to, we will leave.
Oh, of course, of course. And Idilla, the lady you met on the dock, immediately goes up. Look, this is all silly. I think I know who it is. I mean, I did mention that we're 25. If you can count, there's only 24 present in this village. There's a recluse, someone called Tad. He's a strange creature, and I know he has some eccentricity, shall we say. We kind of put up with him because he's a pretty good stone worker. He's that good. But he lives kind of on the cliffs just to the west of here. I think he has lost his mind, quite frankly. I think he'd be a good person to start with.
Is this an easy place to find, or should you have somebody guide us to this location?
Oh, I can take you there personally if you like.
That would be great.
It's only a few hundred feet that way. Islands is not that big. And Idilla starts walking towards where presumably Tad is. Do the rest of you follow? Anybody staying behind?
Follow.
Zemek following.
Morpheus is like...
Which will follow
Felixio.
10 feet in the air.
Morpheus is like, 10 feet in the air. He's going to say to Thixio and wave him down real quick and say, that's why he captain. He good. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm just amazed with how great you are.
I keep
Felixia will
following.
whisper back to you, dumb idea. We should leave. End of the world. 40 plus days and we care about oath breakers? This is nonsense. He's actually,
Right.
Felixia was actually
Captain,
enraged right now.
You know, he's like, but captain, that's why he's captain. That's why you're not captain. That's why he captain. Level head. Like it.
I'm gonna
You can
follow
go fly
behind
back up 10 feet in
Odinaz.
the air.
I'm gonna keep following behind Odinaz, and I keep giving him flat tires. I keep stepping on his heel.
Okay.
Quit. Oh, nice. Push you in water again.
Do you stop, Jimmy?
Nope.
Testicles, I will help you. I'm going to use prestidigitation to help dry him from a distance. I'm not touching him, but I'll try to help dry him
With your mind.
with my mind.
Yeah, that's better. Totally.
As Odinaz and Testicles are having their own little spat, you see a completely naked man, which you only can assume to be Tad. And Idilla points at him. And as I said, he's completely buck naked. And as you arrive, he squats down, takes a dump, and then gets up and waves at you.
Oh, nice. Handle this.
Guidance.
Yeah,
Okay.
Guidance.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'd
you-
like to keep my distance.
Oh, you good.
This room-
No name Tad.
Sorry, Karen.
Name Tad. You, Tad.
Yes! And fuck Kara right in the ass! We're going to pause it there as we do it, because I know it's 10:30.
Oh,
And by the way, I used to live on a refugee camp in Ghana, and I have one distinct memory, and that's this buck naked African kid sitting in the corner doing what this guy doing a dump. And he's just standing there waving at me as he's taking a dump, and I don't know what to do. I just waved back and carried on. So
Wait, that's not normal?
yeah, that's not.
The question. Is that normal, or is that even for there, is that weird?
Yeah.
That's the question that I have. It's like,
Uh,
does everyone do that, or is it just that one kid?
just probably the one kid.
I mean,
'cause
when you
they had
gotta go, you gotta go. I'm just saying.
They had this place called the Gulf, which was where you went crap, and there was a like a little wooden walkway across it. But of course, all the crap was literally either side of the walkway because you don't want to walk through the other crap, so it just built up and built up. It wasn't nice. But anyway, okay, guys, we'll see you next week as we deal with Tad / the random refugee kid whose name I never learned.
Oh my.
But yeah, good fun. Okay, see you later, guys. Take care.
Okay, take care.
See you guys.
everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
See ya.